What is happening, guys? Mattmade here, and I want to give my first impressions on the game called Eagle Island. Eagle Island is a 2D platformer being developed by Pixelnix with a slated release date of 2018. The game revolves around your protagonist Quill and his owl Koji. Koji has many functions and is your primary weapon throughout the demo, and probably the entire game. Throughout the demo, you're going through a few different maps and a few different sections, and you're introduced to various enemy types, and it even has a boss at the end of that map. The game is vibrant and full of life. Not only were there enemies, but there were also small creatures like frogs and snails on the ground moving around. This lends itself to the overall world and makes the world feel really full and lush. Your owl Koji has a few different moves and a few different things you can do with them. You can toss him up, down, and in any of the 8 directions. And he has a slight cooldown after you throw him and he hits an enemy to be able to come back to throw him again. The game also has a combo multiplier. However, I really felt like this multiplier went down super quickly. I found myself hitting one enemy, and by the time I got Koji back, I was unable to throw him to get the combo multiplier going again. Koji also has different elements that he can use. In this early access demo, he had his normal state as well as wind, fire, and ice. And with each one of those, they lend themselves to different attributes and actual different mechanics when you throw Koji. For example, the wind attribute, you throw him at an enemy and he'll pierce the enemy. So say you have 2 or 3 different enemies in a row, he'll pierce all of them, given that he has enough distance to go there. As for the fire, once he hits an enemy or once he travels a certain distance, he'll explode in an area of effect, and you can take out many enemies at once with this. The ice, I did not find much of a use for. However, if you need to get around an enemy, or if you need to stop an enemy for a moment, hitting them, well, changing Koji to ice and throwing him at an enemy will freeze that enemy in place so they can't finish a move or do a move. The overall controls of your character and Koji are really tight and really smooth with controller support. I didn't do much of a keyboard, but I'm guessing that was just a WASD type of thing, and even then it felt really tight and I had no issue trying to hit the enemies that I was trying to hit throughout the entire demo. Speaking on your owl's elements, in order to use those elements, you have what's called magic coins, or magic for lack of a better word or term. And each time you use one of the elements, it will take down one of those notches of magic. So you can't just spam it, you can't just throw it out all the time. You have to do combos or find them in chests, and it'll refill your magic so you can also do that. However, with the combo multiplier in effect, if you say throw your wind through 3 enemies, you got a 3 times combo multiplier right there, so you should get some magic back in order to keep using it. So it's not too difficult to keep your magic up, but you actually have to be good and learn the game in order to keep being able to do things like that. The game doesn't go out of its way or try to reinvent the wheel with platforming. It's your standard, you can jump, grab things, any type of classic platformer mechanics are all there. The maps feel more procedurally generated, and it seemed like when I died, the map completely changed. Things were different locations and things were just different altogether. Hopefully that carries into the real game, the actual full game, so it gives it some replayability and things feel randomized. There are many chests scattered throughout the game, and with each chest, it's either a currency-based chest or a free chest. And you have for the currency-based chests, you have an opportunity to get a talisman, which can either increase your owl's range, give more currency on killed enemies, or even get a compass and fill your map so you know where you're going. However, you can only hold 4 of these at a time, so picking and choosing which one of these you want to keep and picking and choosing what you need at that moment are very important for this game. Overall, this is a game that piques my interest and curiosity, and it's one I'll be following to see how it develops and what the finished product looks like. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Does the game look interesting? Do you like the mechanics of the game? Do you like having an owl as your main weapon or pal in the game? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, if you like weekly reviews and daily Let's Plays, consider striking that subscribe button. This is Mattmade, and I will see you guys next time.